Hello everyone and welcome to Robot Fight Club. In today's video,
Robot Fight Club.
Okay guys, so I have just received my new 3D printer that I ordered about a week ago. And I am super excited because this is going to be huge. It's going to help me really expand my ability to do different projects and really make them better and just do more, have a lot more fun, and it's going to be awesome overall. So, I wanted a 3D printer for a really long time, and I finally decided to just go ahead, spend the money. I thought I'll have it for a super long time. Might as well just buy one. And the 3D printer I got is an Ender 3 Pro, which cost me about 230 bucks. And there's two versions of this. There's the Pro and then there's the Standard. The Standard's about 50 bucks cheaper, but the Pro has better quality parts in some places. It doesn't have to do with the actual print quality, but stuff like the power supply is just a little bit better. And I decided, already spending a good amount of money, why not just go ahead and get a little bit better quality in some areas. So I went ahead and bought the Pro, and my friend actually has one of these, and I've had him print some parts for me before. He's done that for me, and I just decided, why not go ahead and buy this one. It's pretty much the best cheap 3D printer you could buy. I mean, 230 bucks, kind of a lot of money, but as far as 3D printers go, it could be a lot worse. So anyways, this is the one I decided to get, and it is now in my hands, and I am super excited to open this thing up. First of all, the packaging feels really nice. It's very solidly packaged, so the only problem I had with the packaging is it says 3D printer on here, has a picture of a 3D printer, and I'm pretty sure any idiot can figure out that 3D printers are pretty expensive and just snatch the package. But I mean, I guess with any large package, if someone steals it, whatever. But that was the only thing. Anyways, let's go ahead and open up this bad boy. Alright boys, let's get this thing opened. It is very well packaged, which is, solid. Want that to be arrive safely without damage. So I ordered this from a website. It's called Creality, and I guess it was pretty much the best deal I could find on this. And it arrived pretty quickly, so pretty happy. Oh my. Really nice foam on here. I can see something peeking out of there. So yeah, this feels like really full. And oh yeah, there we go, guys. That is really nice packaging. Just look at, I mean, the packaging is really well done. That is solidly in there. That definitely wasn't going to get damaged in transit. So looks really, really well put together. And this does need to be assembled, but it's 20 screws or something, so it's like putting together a piece of furniture, nothing much. Okay guys, so I've looked at the instructions a little bit, and I guess all that's left to do now is just take all the parts out and put it together, I guess. So I'll go ahead and give it a try. Alright guys, so we got all this stuff that I don't even really know what it is. This is the power supply. That's something. These are rails. That's the motherboard, I think. No, I think that's just the control interface thing. Got the actual bed right here. All the screws and stuff. Only thing recognized from there is the nozzles, I think, and then some filament. Got one of these putty knives to remove prints, and then stepper motor. There's the head, a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing at this point, but I will go ahead, look over those instructions, very thoroughly so I don't accidentally screw anything up. And then I'm just going to go ahead and assemble it, and we'll see how it goes. Alright guys, so I have it all assembled. I think it's all good to go. Some parts were a little tricky. There was kind of on these two side supports, I had to actually go back and realign them because they actually didn't line up just from assembling it. I actually had to go and visually line them up with side right here, so they would actually sit properly. But that was really the only big thing. Other than that, it was pretty straightforward. And I think I was at that for about 2 hours, so it took a little bit, but now it's all assembled, and guys, it looks super, super awesome. And I also have no idea how to work it, so instead of just watching a video or something, I think I'm going to have my friend who has one of these see if he will come over and help me start it up, show me the basics, because guys, I am totally new. I pretty much know nothing about 3D printers, so I definitely need a little bit of information before I start it up. But other than that, I'm super excited to get it going, so I will see you guys back when I'm ready to get this thing fired up. Alright guys, so it has been a few days and I've messed around with the printer a little bit, and I've printed this cube so far, and I printed a bed leveling calibration test, but I haven't really printed much yet, so I'm going to go ahead and do this right here. So what this is it's a 3D scan of the tooth that Quantum lost in its match against Valkyrie. So I'm going to go ahead and print this off and kind of see a little bit more of what this can do. But so far, really happy with it, and it's been working great. So I'm going to go ahead and print this. Okay, so I'm using the Kira slicer, and basically all you have to do is download that file onto your computer. So this is just off of Thingiverse. Of course, if you make your own CAD model, then of course download that onto your computer, and then go ahead, add it to the slicer, and then save it to your drive, the one that comes with it, just this flash drive, which has a micro SD card in it. And then you simply put that in that port, and then you can select it from the control screen and then start print, and then the bed will start heating, and when it's done it'll automatically start printing it. So it's really a pretty simple process once I got the hang of it, and I'm going to go ahead and see how this thing prints. Alright guys, so the tooth is fully printed, and I'm going to go ahead and just take it off. The other nice thing is this magnetic bed, which I can just take off. So this is the second item I printed, the first being this, and then, alright, let's just remove this. There we go. And then, depending on your slicer software, it'll put like a line somewhere, and then this extra peelate, and that's just to make sure that when it gets to the actual print, it's has the nozzle ready to go. So as you can see, there's some supports, and those are just going to have to be taken off. And then I'll just go ahead and get a lighter and clean it up a little bit, burning off those strings. There it is. Not the full size as the actual robot, but I just scaled it down a little bit so it would be faster to print, and that looks pretty cool. So another thing I was interested is the slicer software will give a weight estimate, and I just wanted to see how accurate that was. So estimated this would weigh 9 grams, so let's see how much. 5. So it's lighter than estimated, which I guess is a good thing, but yeah, it's a strong part. Obviously not a functional part, but it looks really awesome. And so far, super happy with the printer. Both of these items have turned out really well. Good resolution, feel nice, and look awesome. Alright, so that about wraps it up for today's video. Overall, I'm super happy with this printer. $230 and getting great quality parts. I definitely think it's worth it, and I'm super excited to start building robots with this. Anyways, if you have questions about the printer, any operation of it, and just any questions in general, make sure to leave a comment. And while you're there, make sure to like and subscribe as well, because I regularly post new videos on robotic combat. So if that's something you think you would enjoy, make sure to go ahead and subscribe. Anyways, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time on Robot Fight Club.